Hey everybody, Pat here with Farland Classic Restoration. Happy Farland Friday. We are down here in the shop. Things are looking quite busy over here. Usually we start out front, but my phone is fighting with me today, so we will start out here with this red 190 SL. This one came in for a bit of carburetor work. Getting this one running again, getting it all cleaned up. Very cool classic here. Thinking we're getting that one all tidied up, getting it ready to go home. Love the white wall tires on this one. We'll get a spin around the whole spot here, overlook that lovely paint. Always little things to be worked on, but of course you can see this lovely rare 4-speed is ready to roll here. Gotta get our shifter fixed here, spin that back around, get it in the right position. There we are. That looks a little more natural. Of course we have no original radio, just that little 190 dash plate. One I don't recognize is this little ashtray up top here, kind of cool, up on the dash there. From there we'll move over to the 427 Corvette. This one is getting final cleanup, a little bit of detailing, and getting polished as we're getting ready to send this one back home. This one is the same sort of story, a little bit of carb work, getting things cleaned up. You can see our awesome technician Zach getting a little detailing going in there. Some white paint. I have not been around this one much. That sideways radio is cool. Alright. From there we'll spin over to the electric Porsche. If you've been following along, you know that the 356 had been sitting here the last few weeks. The 356 is moved. We're getting that one ready for initial assembly. Kind of a cool shot here. 66 electric 912. You can see our friend the Ferrari Daytona hanging out in the background there. Way back here, let's see if you can see it. There we are. It's our other 1966 912. That one will also be getting the electrification treatment. Of course, we've got that hood popped. We're doing a little bit of checks on it, it looks like. You can see we've got our computer systems on in there. And there we'll spin over to our friend the Ferrari Daytona. Recently this one got the seats installed there. We're slowly getting interior installed now, and of course getting all the wiring lined up. Spin through here, show off that fantastic detailing work. Just an absolute reflection through there. And then the best place to be, of course, we're still working on that carpet, getting the matching blue. And we'll have the Daytona style seats, of course. Is there really any other option on the classic GTB4? And there we are. Aside from that is the very early 55 190 SL. If you've been following along, you know that we recently got these Solex carburetors reinstalled. These are a very, very rare. They were the original option on these, but over time many people would end up switching over to Weber carburetor system just for ease of access, that kind of thing. But Solexes sure look cool. Getting those all lined up, getting everything squared away, and then we'll get that distributor cap on soon enough. Through here you can see we're starting to get some interior installed, of course all our dynamatting. Still got to hit that dashboard, get that one color matched. but we've got our spare tire, so we're well on our way. Another shot of the 72 Daytona. Looking absolutely lovely here in the shop. Do a quick little spin around, show that one off a little bit here. Well, yeah, are you working on the door there? Yeah, we'll come peek at the door. Oh, yeah. Oh, seeing those flags? Yeah, look at that mirror finish there. Like that? Trying to get my angles right so you can see just how reflective that door is. That one's looking awesome. So cool. Yeah, full 24 hours just on this door? Oh yeah.
You can stay over here.
Yeah, just getting your reflection there is, yeah.
And that's an original Future Islands track. It's called King of Sweden right here on Indy 102.
You can hardly even tell that's a door there. Just the absolute mirror finish on that door. Looking awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Dima. We'll get out of your hair now. Over here is the 356 Convertible D. Recently started installing parts. Very cool to show off the speedometers, all the switch gear in there. Right, we've got everything zeroed out. All right, there's some original mileage there for you as well. 78,000 looks like. I'm sorry, 7,800 maybe. Another one I hadn't seen is the seals on the headlights here. You can see those recently got installed. Very cool on the 58 Convertible D. 58, 59 was the 1 year production of the Convertible D. Again, around 1,300 originally produced. Changes between this and, let's say, a comparable Speedster, you know, 57 around then. This would have had a little bit taller windshield, and it does also have the roll-up windows. So, a little bit of variance there in the Convertible D. One other one that I spotted here, thought it was kind of cool yesterday, was this lock mechanism. I believe that is for the frunk, being that this is a convertible D. Typically have that convertible top down, so you could keep the frunk, your trunk, locked whenever you're out on the town, leaving it parked, anything like that. So, see, we got that clean bay, and then down here we've got all our wiring. Everything's labeled, numbered. Starting to get this one all wired up. We'll also check out this wiring Josh has done under the dashboard here. Everything nice and clean. Thankfully we have some excellent diagrams as well as notes when the car first was taken apart here in the shop. So, which of these two is your favorite? The Daytona or the Convertible D? Both are exceedingly rare. Around 1,300 produced here. I want to say a few more of the Daytona produced, but definitely an iconic look there. From there, we'll check out our Lincoln Continental. You can see the tops down. Doing a bit of work in that rear area. Got everything cleared out. We're probably on the top here. I know that's been a ongoing aspect of this work. So, just with all the 50s or 60s mechanics and all those moving parts, it's just making sure everything's adjusted and clearing correctly. So, definitely a unique look with all the windows up, but the top down. Not one you often see. Over here is our 65 Mustang. Pop that door. Some nice strong seals there for sure. Just getting everybody's way today. Nice simple dash through there. Classic American door close. that'll probably do it for us over here in the detailing side of the shop. There's our Chevelle SS, just recently came out of paint. We'll head around back. Finally, some nice weather here at the shop. That Colorado winter finally kicked out. And now we're ready for some sweet summer weather. All right. Next up is our 280 SL. 230 SL, I'm sorry. The automatic. In the lovely sun yellow. Again, this one wasn't originally sun yellow. It was originally that Mercedes silver color, as you can see on the dash, but we're doing some pretty extensive work getting this one running, cleaned up, and giving these owners some idea of what the full top to bottom restoration may look like, time frame, that kind of stuff. So beside that one is the 280, a little later, the SL. I really love this one, this brown over the, I believe it's called a cognac interior. Just fantastic through here. Very luxurious, absolutely. And I believe that dash does match. This one's just a bit dusty. Haven't been out here in the metal side of the shop for a few days, but should be all closer to that color throughout. So definitely give you a little different idea there. We'll spin around on this far side, get you the full shot. There we are, 230 and 280. Brown, yellow, which do you prefer? That's my favorite. Over here is our 450 SLC. Just recently got this one with the engine reinstall. We've been doing a pretty extensive engine restoration through here. You can see there's a few areas we want to address, right? Some clear coat, that kind of stuff. Older clear coat, right? You can see that peeling off on this passenger side as we're starting to attack that a little bit. That's also all throughout the doors here. I want to say it's, yeah, right, there's a few real easy to see spots where it almost looks like a saran wrap. Just kind of a older style of clear coating, real obvious on this door as well. So we're gonna be clearing that off, getting back to that fantastic Mercedes brown color, and we'll be rolling from there. This is the Jaguar 2+2, the maroon series 2, I want to say, 1.5. Yeah. This one is getting finished on the detail, getting all cleaned up, and then we'll be moving that one over into the showroom, I believe. It all moves so fast here at Farland, it is tough to keep up with all the cars. Up here we have our Chevy pickup. You can see we've pulled those side rocker panel extensions. I don't know what you call them. Those are sitting over here. Just working on those a little bit, addressing a few little issues through there, that kind of thing. So a little bit of everything in the shop right now. Cadillac Eldorado Baritz. I was just waiting for some paint. Here's the other 280. Again, this frame was built by our technician William. He's also been doing all the seam sealer and cleaning up this bay. Doing some awesome work. Let you hang around in the clean metal there. Other than that, we do have this Toyota FJ40 here in the shop. I don't know much about these. Was chatting with Tom about these yesterday. He is our resident master here in-house. Has the inline 6 here. We've got a shop dog. Ava here to party. Does have that inline 6 there. Classic carbureted system. This one was bought by a client here in Denver. They're actually going to be, they're a business here in town that will be giving this truck away. That's our shop dog. Just picking on her. Gotta check out that interior too. Kind of cool in this one. We'll be addressing some suspension stuff. Anything else going on with this one, Clint?
This is an inspection because it is getting ready to go cross country.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
We're gonna make
good look over before it does the long trek. All right, thank you. Other than that, a few things waiting for parts, right? We're waiting for motors for the Maserati Ghibli front end. Just waiting on this 190 SL. Some install still to be done, right? Windshield, that kind of stuff. Getting that one back to running. And then we're gonna try and run out in front of the shop here. Hopefully Wi-Fi holds up for us, but we will see.